My name is Yuri from Better to Be Outside. Better to Be Outside is a program that talks about traveling, cycling, food, and we do product reviews. So if you're new to this channel, please subscribe to our channel and we'll keep you updated every week with new content. So today we're having a product review. We're going to talk about our bicycles. These are Cannondale gravel bikes. This is the Topstone in 105 Shimano version. So why did we choose these bikes to travel? First of all, they're really good value. If you look at the Sora version, they go about 1250 US. This version is about 1750 US. One of the things we like about these bikes is that it's a race bike format, but it's really sturdy, so there's really thick tires. So if you go into a pothole or something, if you would have smaller tires, forget about it, you'll get a blowout straight away. With these ones, it just smooths out the path a lot. There's pretty good wheels on there as well. It's an aluminum frame with a carbon fork. We like to have an aluminum frame because these things will go into airplanes, they go into boats, maybe on top of buses. We need something which is a little bit less fragile than carbon fiber. So what did we modify on the bikes to convert it into a travel bike? First of all, I changed the bar tape here. This was a generic bar tape. We changed it for the Brook leather bar tape. I don't wear gloves, so it's nice to have the feeling of a natural product. Then as for the paddles, we choose a two-sided system, so we can just, if we go a little bit just around where we are, we can just put normal shoes on it. And once we start on the bike for like a bike trip, we definitely use the clipless. So it's a good thing to have both of them. The gearing on the Topstone originally was it's a two-speed system in the front. It's pretty good because it's a 30 as smallest, and then you have a 40 big blade here. The back we changed into a 40. There was a 34. We were able to do it without changing the chain and with the rear derailleur, so it was just an easy conversion. This is definitely a must if you go cycling, to change the cassette to something bigger. We go up really steep hills, and with a lot of weight, you definitely need the smallest gear you can get. The saddle is another thing that I changed. I just took this saddle from my other bike. It's a Selle Italia. It works pretty well for me, so I don't change something which is it's good. As for the rack, well, we have the Tubus rack here. We chose the version where we can put the bags a little bit lower, so we can put like a backpack on the back. We'll show you later. Tubus is a German brand. They're steel racks, so if there's something happening to them, it can be welded. There's a 10-year warranty also on these. I used Tubus racks on my previous bike trips, and I had them on one bike trip for 2.5 years, and there was no problem at all. So this is something I would recommend to everybody. Then we have I have on the front here, this is my quick release system for the Ortlieb front bag. There is here a quad lock system to put my phone. This is a Relevate design little it's a little front tube bag, and it's really handy for all kinds of stuff which you need pretty quick. So I have some money in here. I have my glasses in here. Now in the time of the coronavirus, I have the mask which I put in here as well, and hand sanitizer. So stuff which is really handy, which is it just kind of quickly closes here. There's a magnetic little system here to hold it down. I have a little bag here. Normally my tripod fits perfectly in here, so this is for me a really nice way to keep my tripod. For our water bottle system, I have normally a normal bottle in here, but this is a bottle which is really a fantastic system. The company is called Fidlock, so you can just magnetically hold it here. Normally, if I would have a normal bottle in here, I had to pull it up, so with this bag it's impossible. So this is really a good system. You just click it in here and it works really fantastic. So on the back here we have like a little Evoque, a little bag. It works really well. This is where I have the spare tires. My little tool bag is in the back here. So this is the first impression of the Topstone 105. We'll show you some pictures on how the bike moves in different conditions. What I really like about the bike is really all-round bike. In the Netherlands, I went with a friend of mine. We went to some single trails. So we rode up to the single trails, and then on the single trails it handled really amazingly well. But just going there and going back there, you have the advantage of having like a race bike format. So you go a lot quicker towards it. You go maybe a little bit less control on the single trails, but it works really well. So for us it's a really nice all-round bike, and modified like this we can travel with it.